Today we are typing Jensen Ackles, and we'd like to thank the person who suggested him to us. We will credit you in the description box below. Jensen Ross Ackles is an American actor, producer, and director who is best known for his portrayal of Dean Winchester in the WBCW horror fantasy series Supernatural, and he's also appeared in other television series as well.
Like if you've seen Supernatural.
Okay.
Watch the lights pour in. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
How you doing?
Hey, good. Great.
All right, stop a second.
I'm a big fan
I know
of
we
the
just
show.
started, but stop a second. Okay, so we've talked about this before, how ENFJs especially come out. They really recognize the crowd. They enjoy that moment in the spotlight. You know, they might put their hands up in the air. You know, there's a grandiose gestures towards the crowd. When you notice when he came out, he acknowledged the crowd, but it's very simple. You know, he had his hand like sort of on his stomach. I don't know what he did exactly, but he waved to them. It's like a short, like wave, very like, hello. You know, I don't know. There's just, you can go back and rewatch it, but it's just the way he did it. It was very warm and just kind of like, hi, everyone. And then he just comes over and just sits down. I've noticed that the ISTP, a lot of them seem to kind of come into an interview this way as well when they're being introduced in such a fashion. It's just very understated, but very like you can see he's appreciative.
Just friendly, I find.
Yeah. Just, Yep, exactly. All right, let's keep watching.
Okay. Go.
The show is gory. The show is graphic. The show is also very funny.
It is.
At times. Were you familiar with it before they reached out?
I was. Eric Kripke, who was the showrunner, created a little show a few years ago called Supernatural.
Yeah.
And so I was certainly friends with the boss. And when he came out with the show, I was like, I'm going to have to watch another Kripke show because he's done, you know, he went off and he did Timeless, he went off into Revolution. The guy, he can't stop working. So, but this one really is him with the gloves off, and it shows because it is everything that he couldn't do on network television.
It is. You have $1 million voice for superheroes, and I feel like the clip was a perfect illustration of that. But you have done some superhero voice work before, not acting, but you did some DC comic stuff. You did Red Hood.
Yeah. In fact, I just spent about 3.5 hours in the studio yesterday doing.
Okay.
It's a very kind of SE shirt, don't you think?
I was thinking that. That's so funny. I think we said this in another video about how SE versus like NE in a man, I think. Like the ESFP, the dominant SE types are going to wear those bold Hawaiian shirts with the bold graphic prints on them. Whereas like that would be more SE kind of style, whereas NE is going to be more strange.
Yes, improv. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I remember, I think it was Harry Styles had on that shirt with the little tiny food products on it, like really small.
Like toast and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, I don't know, out there.
Yes.
The SE people, they love like jungle, like parrots on, or, you know, tiger stripes or something like this. It's just something I've noticed, like high SE people have.
As I've said before with ISTP, I noticed their FE right away. And I kind of did when he came out, after he was introduced. But now that he's talking, I'm really seeing mostly the thinker in him. Like he's definitely a thinker. He doesn't strike me as a feeler at all. Just the way he expresses himself. He's just very confident in his delivery, I guess.
Yeah, that's like adeptness. It's just ask the question, there's the answer. If it's a lower TI, they're going to struggle to give you that sort of quick response, really.
All right, let's keep watching.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Doing Batman.
Oh, wow, you do
Yeah.
Batman, too.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Getting Batman.
I don't want to drop that ball.
Yeah. Now, that, of course, is nice because you just get to do the voice here. You have to get the gear on. It seems like as far as the costumes on this show go, you did okay. Because some of them are maybe a little bit less fun to put on.
Yeah, it was. I got the nice one. I would say that I could still move around. There was no leotard, no rubber, no suit that you had to peel off at the end of the day.
Right.
That being said, while we were fitting it, because these things are works of art and they take quite a bit of time to really put together. The super suit costume designer LJ, she was starting to put the stuff together. I was like, "Are you going to give me some muscles? Like I see these suits and they're clearly outlined with
Yeah.
added muscles."
No, I would definitely show up assuming muscles would
All right,
be
let's
there.
stop
Yeah,
again.
and then
Okay.
but in
Yeah, I mentioned this the other day. We typed another ISTP, but they really do enjoy conversation. You can see he's just starting to warm up. He's really getting into it. There's something about SE people, dominant first or second slot, that just really
Enjoy a chat. A chin
they
wag.
chin wag. Yes, I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
No?
No, you've never said that. But yes, a chin wag. Perfect. Yeah, they really do. All these SE people, they just really enjoy a good chin wag. You can see it. They live to have have a conversation.
Yeah,
Just-
I guess it's a sense or experience, right?
Yeah, true. All right.
Right. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go.
instead, she just lightly taps me on the shoulder and she goes, "You're going to bring me some muscles in April."
Wait, how much time? When was that? When was that conversation?
It's like October.
Oh, my God, that's not enough time.
Well, it was.
Yeah, oh, well.
'Cause I was like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry that I saw the clip and I was like, that wasn't enough time.
Yeah, thanks, man. So, apparently it wasn't.
You mentioned that this is a
Noodle
show.
arm soldier boy there. That's-
This is obviously, I would say there's not an episode in the show that you don't see 5 or 10 examples of something that couldn't be on network television. Did you mentioned you're friends with the showrunner? Was there anything he asked you to do that you thought, oh man, this is not friendship?
So yeah, if anybody's ever thinking
All right,
of
let's
coming
stop
on
it
to
again.
a Kripke show,
Okay.
You mentioned this too the other day. It's so true. There's such an ease about them. Like if you sit down with them to have a conversation, you're just going to feel so at ease.
FE, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. There's just and I like that word, ease. And then I think you said for ISFJ, it's more about comfort. When you sit with them, it's kind of more of a comforting sort of feeling in the conversation. But ISTP, it's more of an ease. It's just they're really like laid back. You just feel at ease, having a good chat with them.
Yes, I guess ISTP's like cold beer on the porch, kind of. And then the ISFJ's like
a cup of
in
tea
your granddad's
or
house.
coffee. Yeah, over a cup of tea or coffee.
Yeah.
Kind of a hot beverage. Yeah, that's a good comparison. But yeah, that's exactly what it feels like to me. They just have this flow of conversation. I think they're very good at it.
I don't know. I always associate them with like sport and outdoorsiness.
Mm.
You know, like that, because there's that. Like the SE makes me feel like they have this readiness for this sense of physical sort of realm, and they do. They like that, like fishing and hunting and
Fishing.
all that sort of stuff. They have like a keen interest in physical things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I always think of
they
them as
can.
like, you know, baseball cap and outdoor clothing, readiness and stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah, I guess they can. He is typed accurately on that website. So for some reason, whatever people are looking at, he must be more of a I don't know, fits the stereotypes or something. I don't know, but so I'm good. Do you need to look at any more? Or
No.
I think we've shown what we want to what we want to show. So, all right.
Yeah,
Thanks again to the
ISTP.
person. Yes, thank you again to the person who suggested him. If you have any other suggestions, we'd like to hear it. We did make a video about how we take requests and contributions, so you might want to check that out as well. So, thank you. Have a great day.